Okay, it's Raider Sunday. Raider Sunday. And everybody knows how I felt about the loss of the Miami Dolphins. We lost. It was a close game. We had plenty of opportunities to win. We did. And I said, you know, it's not so much losing, but it's how you lose. And I feel that how we lost to the Dolphins can be a game changer for this franchise. And what I mean by that is good old coach AP, he's learning. You know, the offensive coordinator, he's learning. The Aiden O'Connell, he's learning. All these people are learning at crucial positions. So I feel that we were that competitive, and we lost games where we lost a game where we could have won it in several different instances. But I feel it's um, a learning platform for us, because I didn't think we were gonna go undefeated once Antonio Pierce took over the team. I didn't think we were gonna go undefeated. We weren't. You know, there's gonna be a learning curve, and I feel that the Miami Dolphins team game was a learning curve, but it was a much needed learning curve for us, because Antonio Pierce is going to learn. Hey, I can't be that conservative. I feel like he was right in terms of like protecting his quarterback, his rookie quarterback. But I feel like moving forward, he will actually say, you know what? Let's roll the dice. You know, let's make plays here and here and there. The defense, I the whole season, I've been happy with the defense. Patrick Graham has done a marvelous job, and here's why I have to say that it's all a learning curve, and people have to adjust to their surroundings and their environment, because a lot of people were talking about, why don't we fire Patrick Graham? He's a terrible defensive coordinator, and look where we are this year. Dude has the defense playing at a high level and keeping us in games. They've been the constant. Been the constant. The offense has not, but the defense has been constant all year. And that deserves credit. That deserves full marks for Patrick Graham, because he's done a marvelous job this entire season. Now, I think we have a rookie quarterback, and I feel the team is like going through the offense is going through a difference in offensive philosophy. I think it's going to be um, a touch and go, if you will, because it's a new mindset. And I feel like this is a quick sidebar. Just a quick sidebar. I feel like we got to give Aiden O'Connell some time and some a long leash to like say, hey, he has talent, but let's see him grow, because I feel like with Derek Carr, we made the mistake in saying, oh, like he's got to be the best of the best, and like he's got to do this, he's got to throw for like 40 touchdowns, and only like 8 interceptions. And that wasn't Derek Carr, but he was a very good quarterback who I still to this day feel like we should not have let him go. But that's just me. And I don't want us to have the same level of impatience with Aiden O'Connell, because he's only a rookie, and he didn't start the season as a starter. He started as like the second or third guy on the depth chart. So when I see on social media, everybody's like talking about like, oh man, we got to get rid of Aiden O'Connell. We got to get a quarterback in the first two drafts, or the first two rounds. And I'm like, the guy has he has talent. Let's foster it. Let's see what he can do with it. And one thing I like about Aiden O'Connell, like he did miss a lot of throws, and he did make some bad decisions in that game, but he's still a rookie. But the one thing I like about him, and I was talking to my boy Gary about this, the dude has moxie. When he threw interceptions, like even the one where he's getting sacked, and he tried to toss it up and throw it away, and it ended up being an interception. the dude still kept coming back and saying, you know, I'm still gonna throw. I'm still gonna like find a way to win this game. Even the last play where Jalen Ramsey got the interception in the end zone. Like if that ball doesn't hang in the air as much and he throws it like a little bit further, we're having a whole different conversation about Aiden O'Connell. And that's what I really want to say for the Raider Nation. Look at how this man keeps slinging it. That's what you want. That's what you want in a quarterback. He made a lot of mistakes, but he still kept fighting. And that's what you want in a quarterback. And that's why I feel like Aiden O'Connell has a tremendous upside. You know, is he the prototypical quarterback? No, he's not. But it's all up here. All up here. And that's what I like about Aiden O'Connell. Now, switching back to the offense as a total, I feel like the offensive coordinator is going to get more in groove with what he has as an offensive pool, because thankfully we're understanding that we have third and Renfro. Like, this guy's on the roster. We can use him. We're using our tight end, Mayer. We're using Devontae Adams more. We're using Jacoby Myers more. Like, we have a lot of offensive talent. And so for me, going against this Chiefs game, I'm looking forward to see how they evolve from last week's loss. Do you know when to be aggressive? Do you know when to play it safe from the coaching standpoint? And from the offense standpoint, do you know when to take shots and do you know when to take the safe throw? And I just want to see how we evolve from that standpoint. For the defense, you know, it's we're going against the Chiefs, right? And that's going to be an issue in itself. So I'm not expecting a defensive shutdown of the Chiefs, but I feel that it can be, if we can keep it in the 20s, if we can keep the game in the 20s, where we get 27 and they get 24, we have a shot to win. But if it's in the 30s and 40s, it's over for us. We're gonna get smoked. It's gonna be Operation Walkthrough all the way through for 4 quarters. But you know, the one thing I have seen in the Chiefs, their offensive line isn't as stout in years prior. Even though their offensive line has never been really that great, I feel like it took a step back this year, and that means we have more chance to hit Patrick Mahomes. And I feel, as nimble as he is, we still have to find a way to hit this man and get him off his launch points. Just similar to Tua. We have to hit him a lot and get him out of a rhythm, because if Patrick Mahomes gets in a rhythm, him and Kelsey all day. And I'm not trying to see Kelsey just do his dance and just dominate us, and then have Taylor Swift dancing with Mrs. Mahomes. I'm not trying to see that in the press box. You know, so I feel we have a good shot to beat the Chiefs, but in order for us to beat the Chiefs, we have to be diligent with our penalties. We have to be diligent with understanding when to take our shots and control the clock. We have to control the clock. Like, if we can have Josh Jacobs like get 4 or 5 yards per clip, then we got a shot to beat the Chiefs. But if it turns into a straight throwing fest between Aiden O'Connell and Patrick Mahomes, it's over. It's done. We got to keep it close, and we gotta manage the clock. But even though the Chiefs are still formidable, we have a golden opportunity to lay these dudes down in the dirt and say, we run the AFC West, because they can be beat. They can be beat. We have to be on our P's and Q's. That's all we have to do. We have to be on our P's and Q's. But we can win. Now, do I feel nervous? No, I feel the same way I felt about the Dolphins game. I'm not nervous. I'm not saying it's a walkthrough, but I'm not weary. I'm more excited. That's the best way to say it. I'm excited to see how we're going to play against a top-notch team 2 weeks in a row, because that really defines where we are as a franchise. Because if we only have one good game against an elite team and then we get blown out, we're not there yet. We need an off season. But if we can go blow for blow with the Chiefs, yeah, I'm feeling real confident about the playoffs with the rookie quarterback. With the rookie quarterback. Now, do I think we'll win? Yes. Yes, I think we're going to win. I'm not going to go with the Chiefs, even though they come off a loss. Who cares? And it's one of the few losses that Andy Reid's had after a bye week. Yeah, who cares? They're on a short week, and we are motivated to build ourselves up from the doldrums of oblivion. So, I think the score is going to be 27-24. If it's in the 30s, I don't feel confident, but that's not to say we can't win. I'm just, I guess I'm being balanced as opposed to being cavalier. Say we're just going to outright win. I think it's going to be a dogfight, and I just hope to God we win, because we missed a golden opportunity of beating the Dolphins, and the Chiefs lost. We had a shot. We had a shot to gain ground. Because if the Chiefs lost on Monday night against the Eagles, we beat the Dolphins, and all of a sudden we beat the Chiefs. Now all of a sudden we're that whole Chiefs being at the top of the AFC West is more like this now. And then let's not to mention that I said in the other video, the Broncos are coming. Like they're out here riding on teams. They're coming back. I thought their season was over, but they're coming back. So this is a monumental game for the Raiders. Monumental game. We have to win this game. We have to. Now, with that being said, if we lose to the Chiefs, do I think our season's over? No. It just makes it a lot harder, but I feel we have a chance to still go to the playoffs and, win that good Super Bowl, that good old Vince. I'm still nervous, though. Let me know what you guys think on both sides. The Chiefs Kingdom, are you guys confident that you guys can beat us? And the One True Raider Nation, are you guys confident that we can beat these tricks these tricks called the Chiefs? Like, are we that team on the precipice of greatness, or are we a year away? Let me know what you guys think. Me personally, I think we're on the precipice. I'll let you know how I feel in 4 hours, maybe 5 hours.